Hello everybody, back here again for our vlog a day, and today is Monday the 4th, and today was a beautiful day weather-wise. Nice and cool starting off with, warmed up beautifully. I think it reached 80s probably, something like that. Absolutely gorgeous. Got up this morning, got everything kind of taken care of, nothing major. Decided to get my bike ride in. I do one long ride a week, and every week I add an extra mile to it. So this week's ride was 55 miles, and I basically headed out here from the house. I keep thinking I want to go somewhere else and ride other trails and explore more, but then I think it's like an hour drive there riding, then I come back home sweaty for an hour ride back, and it just kind of hasn't happened yet. So I probably do a lot more of that if my wife was wanting to go on long rides with me, but that's not something she's into. So went ahead, just left from the house here, rode over actually right by her place of work, hit the trail at Rotary Park, and then basically rode all the way down to, there's a Vern, I think it's called, like a food stop thing. This lady set up a couple picnic tables, and she put up a carport and has some coolers out there with some Gatorade, some water, and a bunch of random snacks and bananas. The bananas are always way too non-ripe for me. They're way too green, so I never eat the bananas, but it is what it is. So they just actually spelled the pickle juice this time, giant jug of pickle juice to help with muscle cramping, that kind of thing, which would have made a lot more sense when it's super hot out, but it is what it is. They may have just found it, who knows, and somebody else may have dropped it off. So a lot of times people drop off other items for her to sell. It's just kind of free will donation, whatever you think the stuff's worth. I've seen guys pay $5 for a bottle of water, and I've seen people drink 3 Gatorades and never pay $1. So it is, not pay a dime, towards it. So it is what it is. But I rode over there. Instead, there's like a little T in the trail. You can go left, and it's like, I don't know, a quarter mile, maybe half mile to that spot, or you can go north, which is 6.5 miles up. So I rode up north that trail. There's always a lot of little gators and stuff, and a few snakes on that trail. We're up there, turned around, came back, and they were doing some road construction, and well, they were digging ditches out technically with a big backhoe and dropping the dirt in the back of the dump trucks. And there was a guy at each end with the stop sign, slow sign. And as I come back down, I look over, and there was one of the county employees. Get this guy's a county employee with a county truck, standing there, pants around his ankles, actually they're shorts, but pants around his ankles, shirt pulled up, like up into his armpits, like just standing buck naked, facing the trail, which was probably, I don't know, 12 yards, maybe 15 yards away from the trail, and no trees at all between. There's trees, but there was no coverage. And I was like, what the fuck? And I hollered at the guy. I was like, hey, what the hell? I was like, hit my sirens I have like to keep for old ladies that don't run me over on the road. And the guy didn't even attempt to like turn or hide himself or nothing. And I just rode on by. I was like, it pissed me off, because this trail is frequented by families, children, women, all kinds of stuff. And I was just like, you're a county employee, and now you're getting your rocks off by flashing people. I was really not pleased with it. So I went on down, basically gave a little bit of thought, ended up like, do I call, do I not call? I was like, what the hell? I said, screw it. So I called the non-emergency police line, talked to them, told them where I was at, told them what happened, said they, whatever, whatnot. And then I rode on down to the area, got myself some Gatorade, came back up, and instead of leaving, I just went to the road where the construction crew was. I actually rode right up to him I had my camera going on my phone, ironically enough, and asked him what the fuck he was doing, why he thought that was appropriate to basically full frontal, flash somebody on the trails and stuff. And he goes, well, I take a kidney pill, I really had to pee, and blah, blah. I said, you have a truck right there. You could have stood against the truck, but instead you chose to face the trail. I said, you're like some kind of pervert. Were you trying to get off? And the guy's like, oh, no, I really had to go, and blah, 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 blah. Just kind of this big, fat, dumb guy. And I really was not happy with the whole thing. So I basically asked him his name, which he could have lied to me, who the hell knows. So I called back to the non-emergency number and told them to let the deputy know which the guy's name was, so on and so forth. And I'll probably contact the county and let the county management know this is what you're paying your employees to do, and stand here at the stop sign, also to flash people on the trails, because it felt very pervy. And because I run and I ride trails all the time, I'm out there every single day running or riding, and I've had to pee on the side of the trails before. Hell, I've had to poop on a trail before. So it is, but I always go up against a tree. I always, go up between some bushes, or I'll sit down on a log and basically, hide myself from the public as best I can. I've never dropped my pants to my ankles, pulled my shirt up, and flashed, towards the people. It just really, it pissed me off a lot. So I informed him the fact is, man, if you caught the wrong guy right then, that could have been one hell of an ass beating you could be looking at right now, kind of deal. So went ahead, came back, contacted the non-emergency number, told them the name again and stuff, headed on back home, and pretty much uneventful. Saw a couple of big gators, saw some snakes, all the fun stuff that comes with that. Got back here to the house, Went ahead, got my shoes changed out and stuff, went for my run, which always sucks after just riding 55 miles on the bike and you go for a run. It just takes a while to get your legs moving in that running position again. It just, oh man, it's miserable. So I went and got keep my run streak alive, got back to the house, hopped in the hot tub, kind of a little bit of recovery there. Actually, I showered off first, got like in the tub all sweaty and gross. And then I got in the tub, chilled out here, sat on the patio, enjoyed myself, a lovely cigar. Went in, got myself cleaned up, got myself changed. Started working on the computer, started uploading a bunch of YouTube videos, which I tend to forget to upload them now. So I uploaded, I don't know how many, a bunch of them. And then basically Karen got home from work. She was going to make her chicken and yellow rice. It's one of her favorite meals to make. It's very good. It's just rice with a bunch of, chopped up, shredded up chicken in it, and it's delicious. It's really good. So we had that. We chatted a little bit. I told her about the whole incident. She's like, holy crap, that's so crazy. So told me about some of her stuff at work. They're thinking about moving her office back across the street, actually giving her 2 offices, which is one of those things. It's like, wow, now you're gonna have first off, you got an office, but you weren't sharing an office with somebody, and now they're looking at giving you 2 offices. It's just like, I think it's a good thing. It makes you feel more important in the company. So went ahead and we dealt with that. We talked and chatted a little bit. Ended up back out here in the patio, had another cigar in the evening time, just chilled out, watched some Netflix. We just kind of relaxed and took it real easy. Did nothing much major. She headed back in and she was tired. She's been feeling exhausted, not been sleeping good. I think this weekend we had a house guest over and we were up way too late and kind of just threw her off her rhythm for sleeping. Then daylight savings kicked our butt and that whole 9 yards. Even though it turned back an hour, it's still, we didn't gain an extra hour of sleep somehow. I don't know what happened there, but went ahead and she went in and she crashed out pretty. So when I got done with my cigar, I headed in. She already got her shower and stuff. She's on the bed and I thought she was about to fall asleep. So I went in the computer room, got on the computer a little bit, kind of did some things, did some stuff with the venting route, getting that stuff ready, getting it packed up, going to take off in the morning, do my venting route. And I hung around in that room for quite some time. Went in there fine. I realized she was fully asleep. I put the iPad away so she didn't roll over and knock it off the bed. And also turned the light off. I turned the AC way down so she could sleep better. Sleeps better when it's cold. So I kicked the AC way down. So I sit in the bedroom in the office, basically computer room, a little bit chilly because I was like not used to having the house this cold unless we're underneath blankets. So went ahead, hung out there. Finally went in there to finally go to bed. It was fairly late. She did wake up a little bit. We chatted just a few minutes and stuff, and she crashed back out to sleep and hopefully got herself a really good night's sleep because I know that girl definitely needed it. So that's pretty much all I had for the day. So I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Have yourself a safe, wonderful day. Thanks for watching.